Monday Night Raw rolls into Houston, and Finn Balor has vengeance on his mind after Kevin Owens interfered in Balor's match earlier tonight. The two superstars will do battle in Texas.
And Corey, how about this? Just made moments ago, Braun Strowman going one-on-one against Bobby Roode. If Bobby thought the road to Money in the Bank was going to be an easy one, oh, is he sadly mistaken. That's live next week.
And earlier tonight, Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax destroyed an upstart local competition in an exhibition as her Money in the Bank opponent Ronda Rousey looked on. Next week, Nia will take on a former women's champion and Ronda's friend, Natalya, on Raw.
Kurt, did you see what those ignorants did to us out there? We got them the finest food that Richmond has to offer. This is what they did.
We demand a Raw Tag Team title match.
Whoa. After the mess you guys created, do you think the other tag teams are going to let you cut in line? Listen, next week, we'll settle in the ring. Not in a stupid food fight, but rather a tag team battle royal. And the winners will go on to face Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Okay?
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Kurt. BT!
A battle royal involving the B team next week on Raw. High stakes.
There's no such thing as
potato salad.
There's no such thing
with Money in the Bank on the line.
Contest is a gauntlet match to determine the final Raw superstar in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
You know, she may have a smile on her face right now, but let's face it.
The entire gauntlet as she enters at number 1. And we take a look at the women who've already qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. This is the
in tonight's Last Chance Gauntlet match. You are the first entrants in the match, and that being said, the odds aren't exactly in your favor to make it to the end of the match. Any thoughts?
Well, regardless what the odds are against me being the first entrant, I've never backed down from a fight in my life, and I'm not going to start tonight because I'm bringing the fight to the Riot Squad. And I'm sorry, Dana Brooke, but I'm going to have to show you that sometimes your numbers just don't add up. Mickey James, I respect you, but I've got one thing on my mind, and that's that Money in the Bank contract. So if I got to go through Mickey James, that's what I'm going to do. Which brings me to Sasha Banks. Sasha said that her name's written on that contract, but Sasha, I think you need to take a real close look. Because the name written on that contract doesn't read Sasha Banks. The name on that contract reads Bayley.
On a coach's point, Bayley's going to have to earn it. Start things off in this match against Bayley. Remember the rules. The winner of this matchup will advance to take on the next competitor. 7 women will compete. The last woman standing gets the final slot in Money in the Bank.
You guys heard me call it earlier tonight. The Riot Squad will definitely emerge victorious.
Well, certainly not going to be easy for Bayley. Starting off against Liv. All kinds of smiles that I have a feeling are going to leave very, very quickly.
So Liv Morgan and Bayley one-on-one here tonight for an opportunity to qualify for Money in the Bank.
To your point, Coach, I don't know that I've ever seen this. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, and
Bayley to belly!
Cover on Morgan! Hooks the leg and Bayley advances!
Liv Morgan has been eliminated from the gauntlet match.
Just like that.
Corey, you were saying?
There's still 2 more opportunities left. There's two more members.
Well, here's the second one. This is Morgan trying for the Bayley to belly yet again.
That's Sarah Logan. She taught me 4 different ways to cook a possum earlier today.
And Bayley now drop kick. Logan,
oh my goodness.
And dropped by Bayley. And now Bayley gets Logan back into the ring. Bayley rolls in. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg on Logan and a kick out by Bayley.
Ordinarily, I'd be saying you need to conserve your energy in a match like this, but Bayley might have the right idea in mind, coming out of the gate strong.
Well, Bayley's doing exactly what she said she was going to do, and that is bring the fight to every single person, woman, that's across the ring.
Well, she has to, Coach. She has no choice. Oh, nice suplex by Sarah Logan. Bayley's in trouble. Cover to advance in the gauntlet match, and a kick out by Bayley. And Ember Moon, who was already qualified for the Money in the Bank matchup, looking on back in the locker room area. Remember, Ember has momentum as she knocked off Alexa Bliss, our champion last week. Logan caught Bayley, flying knee. Here's the cover. Isn't enough, and Bayley stays in it.
I'll tell you what, the pace of this match so far is just lightning.
Sarah Logan's certainly a hard superstar to prepare for. Only been in WWE a short amount of time, and she's so unorthodox.
Bayley rolls through, shoulders down now on Logan, and Bayley got her!
Sarah Logan has been eliminated from the Gauntlet match.
And now Liv Morgan attacking Bayley after the matchup.
Corey, you were saying?
Still got one horse left in the race, Coach.
And
Don't count me out yet.
Bayley is being assaulted by two of the members of the Riot Squad.
Oh, man, good night.
And now Morgan takes out Bayley.
That's good morning.
Bayley won the first two matches, but she looks worse for wear. Gauntlet match continues. Bayley knocked off Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan to the Riot Squad, but Ruby Riott drew the trifecta, entering this matchup now at number 4 and taking advantage of an assault by the Riot Squad on Bayley before the commercial break. Now, during the break, part of a WWE Instagram story, Bayley could be heard telling the official she was ready to go in this matchup.
Well, I think Corey said it best. Right for the picking. Ruby Riott was waiting, and right when she got the opportunity, she took it to Bayley.
Big right hand from Bayley. Rocks Ruby Riott. Sunset flip.
And almost had her in. Ruby Riott able to kick out.
Would this be something? Oh. Bayley could beat all 3 members in succession of the Riot Squad.
The odds certainly not in Bayley's favor, but she's showing right now it might not be completely out of the question. There you see Alexa Bliss, who's already qualified, looking on. This is a very unique scouting opportunity for all of the competitors who've already qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank.
Oh, and Ruby Riott hoping to join them already. Natalia, Ember, and Alexa
there it is.
qualifying from Raw. The Riot kick. Here's Ruby now. Is enough to put Bayley away. And got
it.
It is. Ruby Riott advances.
Has been eliminated from the Gauntlet match.
Well, you got to give Bayley a lot of credit, but that's asking a lot from one person.
Oh, it's the statistician of Titus Worldwide.
And Dana Brooke looking for the opportunity here tonight. She said anything can happen as long as you're prepared and you never stop working and keep getting better.
I wonder what the odds are of entering at this point of the Gauntlet match and going all the way to the end.
And probably pretty good, but Dana Brooke certainly figured out the mathematical equation we saw on the whiteboard earlier. I'm pretty sure she was writing hieroglyphics.
And now Dana Brooke looking to take over Ruby Riott here. Dana Brooke in a great, opportunity, great slot to look to advance.
That's a great way for her to kind of bust out of the shadow a little bit of Titus Worldwide.
It'd be unfortunate if Dana got herself disqualified. All fired up right now. Tremendous athleticism.
And now Dana Brooke again with a clothesline. Be a huge win for Brooke here. On Riott, a kick out by Ruby.
Ruby needs to recover quick.
You know, these opportunities don't come very often.
Bang! Riott kick connects again.
Ruby
Good night.
cover on Dana Brooke, and Ruby Riott advances again.
Dana Brooke has been eliminated from the Gauntlet match.
And I should say they don't last very often or very long either.
And Richmond's own Mickie James, who said she couldn't wait to compete here in her hometown tonight. Hanging Riott out of the ring and looking to take advantage. Mickie James with a kick to the ribs of Ruby Riott. Mickie, a 6-time champion, would love to have another opportunity in a championship match if she can get to Money in the Bank and win it.
Yeah, Corey, we don't always see that home field advantage.
Take down on Ruby Riott.
Actually works, or is it advantageous? Boy, they are behind Mickie James tonight, though. Listen to that crowd.
And Mickie James now rolls Ruby Riott into the ring. Cover to advance here. Hooks the leg, and Riott kicks out again.
Mickie James certainly has the advantage in this situation with Ruby having already faced multiple competitors prior. But Ruby will not stop fighting.
And look at Ruby Riott again. Been a great performance here tonight by the leader of the Riott Squad.
Well, I'm not sure if either one has done the math right now, but they are very, very close to the end of this gauntlet match.
Look out. Head scissors takedown.
Mickey James with a drop kick.
Cover here by Mickey.
Cover by James on Ruby Riott, and Riott stays in it. Huge opportunity tonight to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract.
Smart move by Ruby.
Mickey and Ruby continues. Oh, down goes Riott. This is the gauntlet match to determine the final person to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Ruby Riott and Mickey James as this match continues. Riott has already knocked off Bailey and Dana Brooke.
Mickey James been very impressive, put up a big fight for her hometown crowd.
There's no doubt she's feeding off the energy, Corey.
And look at this, Mickey James now. Ruby Riott goes face first. Mickey James with a kip up, and she's on fire. Mickey looks up at the briefcase inside a contract that the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match can cash in at any time on the champion of her brand. And now Mickey goes up to the top rope. Ruby Riott back to her feet. Mickey James with a meteora from the top. Here's the cover and a kick out at 2.
I thought she had her.
You got to give credit to Ruby Riott for hanging in there after this battle. Multiple opponents Ruby's faced. Oh, Mick kick.
And Ruby Riott went for the Riott kick as well. Mickey James now getting a cover is enough to get her here. And a kick out at 2.
Mickey James certainly doing her homework.
Ruby rolls through, cover. Got the tights. Ruby's got the tights, but she beats Mickey.
Mickey James has been eliminated from the gauntlet match.
Well, we know why Mickey is looking that way, but there was no way the referee could see that.
And the final entry.
Look at Sasha Banks. How many of her name's actually printed on the Money in the Bank contract?
Well, Sasha Banks now takes on a red-hot Ruby Riott. Sasha going to put her away. Rolls her. Oh, and the shoulders down. Almost had her.
I think deep down, Sasha would have loved to have had Bailey at the end.
Backslide. Sasha Banks now looking to put Ruby Riott away. Final 2 competitors in the women's gauntlet match to determine the last Oh, look at this. Rolls her up. Sasha to advance.
And guys, what a night it's been so far here on Monday Night Raw.
Cross body by Sasha and a kick out. Monday Night Raw live on this Memorial Day from the Coliseum in Richmond. This is the women's gauntlet match to determine the final qualifier for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match in Chicago in 3 weeks. It'll be Sasha or Ruby to complete the field.
Also, what we've announced already for next week in Houston, Braun Strowman and Bobby Roode. Come on.
And look at Sasha continue to work on Ruby Riott. Also next week on Monday Night Raw, Nia Jax and Natalya. We told you about that earlier on. What about the confrontation tonight between Nia and Ronda Rousey?
Very, very impressive. Oh, wait a minute. Banks looking for the
bank statement, and Riott wisely makes it to the ropes and also catches Sasha on the top rope. Ruby Riott face first goes Banks. Riott to qualify. What a run it would be for Ruby, and a kick out by Banks.
Well, you would think that just sheer numbers and minutes in the ring, that Sasha Banks would have the clear advantage over Ruby Riott.
Yeah, but Ruby's put on a gutsy performance tonight. The never say die DIY punk rock ethos of Ruby Riott as she drives the boss's grill straight into the mat. Almost escaped with the biggest opportunity of Riott's career.
Ruby Riott has been so impressive here tonight, knocking off Mickey James, Dana Brooke, and Bailey.
You know, this is all about career steps. Before you can take your second step, you got to take the first. And for both of these ladies, I'm sure they understand what this could do for them, what this could do for their careers.
Of course they do.
But you got to win tonight.
Ruby just mocking Banks. She already owns a victory over Sasha, who's now fighting back.
I mean, Ruby Riott loves being physical.
Cover here by Ruby.
Hook of the leg on Banks and a kick out. Ruby cannot get frustrated. She's had a great performance already tonight.
Ruby is showing tremendous endurance tonight.
Natalya looking on. Natalya, of course, already qualifying in a fatal four-way match for the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's a lot on Natalya's mind. And going to Money in the Bank, but first things first, has to go to Texas and go one-on-one with Nia Jax.
Sasha catches her right in the face.
Natalya better bring her A game next week. As we saw earlier tonight, Nia is amped and ready for Money in the Bank and Ronda Rousey.
Sasha Banks launched out to the apron.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
Yeah, that stunned Ruby. You could see her eyes fall back into her head now as Sasha Banks with a meteora off the top rope. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Banks thought she had the matchup won.
We have seen more than one performer in this match go upstairs, digging deep.
Well, the opportunity at hand requires sometimes high risks. Which woman's willing to go the extra mile? Who's willing to... Uh-oh.
Oh!
What a shot.
Who's willing to sacrifice the most, put the most on the line? That's who... Oh, that's the woman that's going to go to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Ruby looking for a monkey flip. Ricochets off the top.
How about
she pops it with an DDT.
Good
Is
night.
enough for Ruby here? Hooks both legs on Banks. Oh, and a kick out by Sasha.
What an athletic by Ruby
Riott.
Riott.
Kick by Riott. Ruby, is it enough to qualify here on Banks? And Sasha stays alive.
Boy, Ruby has given it everything she has and then some. And you can see the look on her face. She's like, what else could I possibly have in my repertoire?
Ruby Riott has got to be exhausted at this point in the matchup. Physically and mentally.
Doesn't look at me. Still in control. Sasha Banks looks like the worst for wear here in this match.
What does Ruby Riott have left in her arsenal? How much gas is left in the tank? Does Ruby have enough to finish the boss?
Sasha, four-time women's champion. Ruby Riott looking for her first championship reign here in WWE.
Michael, there is no doubt that Ruby Riott has championship gold in her future.
Don't forget, before the Superstar shakeup, Ruby Riott took Charlotte Flair, who was the SmackDown Women's Champion at the time, to the absolute limit. The Scott.
And look at Sasha Banks delivering elbows to the back of the neck of Ruby Riott. One of these men,
oh my God!
One of these women will qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match. So much at stake here. High pressure in this match.
Ruby might be out cold on the middle rope.
I think you're right.
Oh! Stacks her up and a kick out by Ruby.
Big statement.
Big statement. Is Ruby going to tap?
Ruby trying to hang on.
Look who's here.
Wait.
Liv Morgan.
Sarah Logan from the other side, the Riott Squad once again.
Ruby looking to steal one on Sasha's shoulders down, went for the tights again, and Banks into the bank statement.
Boy, this one's going back and forth.
Ruby taps out.
Sasha qualifies.
Here is your winner by submission, Sasha Banks.
The boss needs money. The boss
did everything they could possibly do, even up to the very end
tonight, and capitalized for sure. Much respect to Ruby Riott in the fight she provided to all of her opponents.
Been filled for the Women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match. There you see the field. Sasha, Natalya, Charlotte, Ember, Alexa, Becky, Naomi. Money in the Bank.
4 women from Monday Night Raw, 4 women from SmackDown Live, all with the same goal. A career-altering contract and the opportunity to make history.
In one of the great cities that the WWE ever goes to, and that is Chi-Town in 3 weeks.
Congratulations, Sasha Banks. Good luck, you're gonna need it.